crows, ghosts, the midnight coast, the wonders of the world, mysteries the most.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 songs with the dumbest lyrical premises.
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Today, yeah, it's Friday.
You love fun dip and cherry coke. I like the way you laugh when I tell a joke.
For this list, we'll be looking at songs that made us ask, why would anyone make a song about this? It's not about cringy lyrics or bad lines, but specifically the topic or story of the song. We'll be excluding songs for kids and songs intended as jokes. If you know another song with an absurd premise that we missed, please tell us about it in the comments. Number 10, My Humps, Black Eyed Peas. Sexual innuendos pepper this song dedicated to a woman's protruding parts, referred to here as humps, as well as lovely lady lumps.
My hump, 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 my lovely little lumps.
Generally, humps are features most strongly associated with camels, and a lump on a person's body is usually not a good thing.
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump.
But as the song boasts, these particular lumps inspire attraction, admiration, and expensive gifts.
She's got me spending.
Oh, spending all your money on me.
They can even make people drunk. The lyrics are pretty weird when you think about it and get extremely repetitive, probably because there are only so many ways to praise a woman's behind.
Trying to feel my hump, looking at my lump. You can look, but you can't touch it.
Number 9, Body Like a Back Road, Sam Hunt. If you don't know this 2017 hit, don't worry. As soon as you hear it, you'll feel like you've heard it about 100,000 times, thanks to the familiar musical formula.
Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand.
But Sam Hunt's ode to the female form does stand out in one way, with the metaphor that features in the title and chorus.
15 and a 30, I ain't in no hurry.
See, Hunt has met a woman who wasn't interested at first, but now he drives on her body like it's a quiet rural road. By this, he seems to mean that he's driving at a slow pace through familiar territory. Or maybe he's literally making love to gravel. We aren't really sure.
Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand.
Number 8, Miracles, Insane Clown Posse.
We got a theory about magic and miracles.
With its descriptions of magic in everyday sights like rainbows, oceans, and animals, you might think this was a kid's song.
Look at the mountains, trees, the 7 seas, and everything chilling underwater, please.
Until you got to the liberal use of profanity. If the lyrics kept to things like music and love, which are hard to explain objectively, the premise of the song might work. But not only did the singers claim that ordinary objects, like magnets, are miracles, they denounced scientists who could answer some of their questions.
Water, fire, air, and dirt. And magnets, how do they work?
Also, they go off on all sorts of tangents, including one about a pelican eating a cell phone.
I fed a fish to a pelican at Frisco Bay. It tried to eat my cell phone. He ran away.
The song begins with the line, "We got a theory." Well, we have one too. This song is actually nonsense. Number 7, Smelly Feet, Submarine Man. There are some odd song premises on this list, but this one is a doozy. No, it's not a joke, and no, it's not a kid's song. It is, in fact, a song created by an adult man who is obsessed with smelly feet. Now, Smelly Feet should not be confused with other songs in Submarine Man's oeuvre, like Stinko Foot and I Love the Smelly Feet. No, Smelly Feet stands and stinks on its own. And the lyrics aren't just about smelling feet. They also describe listening to feet, eating feet, and the evils of stockings. It's hard to say exactly what the premise is aside from what you get from the title, and we may be better off not knowing. Number 6, Hound Dog, Elvis Presley. It may seem odd that we're tackling such a classic song, but if you consider the lyrics without the catchy tune, they don't make much sense. The singer compares a person to a dog, claiming that they whine a lot and can't catch rabbits. Then he abruptly switches gears and talks about the person having a false reputation for being high class. Those are the only 2 points in the song, repeated many times, so you'd think they'd be connected. And in fact, in the original version, they were. The song made famous by Elvis was originally written for Big Mama Thornton and is about a freeloading gigolo who's mooching off her. And that's why the premise in the Elvis version makes no sense. Number 5. Thong Song, Cisco. If you think it's hard to write an entire song about a sexy tractor or your lumps, try penning an ode to a specific kind of underwear.
Let me see that thong, baby.
Cisco's lyrics show him eager to glimpse under the dress of a woman who's dancing, peppered with repeated words like booty, dana, dana, and of course, thong, 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 thong. One of the oddest phrases, also frequently repeated, is she had dumps like a truck, truck, truck. And while the meaning is vague, it sounds alarming, and like something that's potentially very messy in a thong.
She had dumps like a truck, truck. That's like what?
Number 4, 50 Ways to Say Goodbye, Train. This song's title is misleading. It should really be 50 Ways to Lie About Your Ex-Girlfriend Dying Horribly. Yeah, it's super creepy.
She went down in an airplane, fried, getting suntan, fell in a cement mixer full of quicksand.
Apparently, the singer is so insecure that instead of just explaining that they broke up, he plans to tell his friends that his ex-girlfriend is dead. And he's disturbingly creative about the means. Shark attack, mudslide, plane crash, drowning in a hot tub, it just keeps going. Often driven by bad rhymes like eaten by a lion, got run over by a crappy purple scion.
She was caught in a mudslide, eaten by a lion, got run over by a crappy purple scion.
Or lyrics that just make no sense. Someday I'll find a love like yours, she'll think I'm Superman, not Super Minivan. How could you leave on Yom Kippur? This girl needs to run away fast.
How could you live on Yom Kippur?
Number 3, Friday, Rebecca Black. So far we've had weird songs and we've had creepy songs, but this is probably the most completely boring song on our list. There's just nothing to it.
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
The singer is happy it's Friday, looking forward to the weekend. Sure, most of us have been there, and that's it. There's nothing else.
Partying, 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 partying. Fun, 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 fun.
The premise is so thin as to be practically invisible, which is probably why the lyrics are simplistic and repetitive. Besides the chorus about Friday, the song describes having cereal and choosing which car seat to sit in.
Gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take?
And the fact that Thursday comes before Friday, while Saturday and Sunday come after it. Riveting stuff. To be fair, Rebecca Black was 13 at the time, and she did not write the words.
Looking forward to the weekend.
Number 2, Summer Girls, LFO. We're nearing the top of our list, so it only makes sense that we should include a song that makes absolutely no sense.
New kids on the block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick.
There are a few lines about girls and Summer Girls, but most of the lyrics are completely unrelated to the title.
Cherry pants, cold crush, rock stud boogie. Used to hate school, so I had to play hooky.
So it's hard to tell what the premise is supposed to be, if anything. Take random references to popular things at the time like Cherry Coke, New Kids on the Block, and Abercrombie & Fitch.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I'd take her if I had one wish.
Mix in some lines that sound like they got stuck in by accident, like Chinese food makes me sick. Add lots of terrible rhymes, and you've got yourself one mess of a song.
Call you up, but what's the use? I like Kevin Bacon, but I hate Footloose.
Want more music content? WatchMojo produces an original podcast taking a behind-the-scenes look at all things music. The show provides authentic interviews with artists from all around the world, while also staying true to Watch Mojo's roots, with top 10 music banter thrown into the mix. What's the best advice Alice Cooper's ever given you? Looking back at the staying power, does it shock you?
No, we have naked pictures of the right people.
If you want exclusive interviews with award-winning artists, producers, singers, songwriters, check out Innersleeve.
Number 1. Blue Dabba Dee, Eiffel 65. This song has everyone asking, what does that part in the chorus mean? And of course, the answer was nothing. It's just nonsense syllables. The premise of Blue is that there's a blue guy living in a blue world, which could possibly be interesting if there was any more to it. Sadly, there is not.
I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear.
The singer merely lists familiar objects like windows, cars, and clothes and tells us they're blue. We heard the intro about the blue world, dude. We know. Well, he must have thought we didn't because those ideas just keep repeating. However, there are moments of excitement when they stress odd syllables or decide suddenly not to rhyme.
Blue are the words I say and what I think. Blue are the feelings that live inside me.
It's a true coup de grace of dumb premises and a fitting end to our list.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.